I'm doing a lot more talking than I thought. Shocker! And history was taught with musical theatre, I'd be so smart right now. Hello friends and good morning. Guess what? I'm back in the car on the road to work again. Same old story, however this time I've had 3 whole days off. So after working 32 days with only 2 days off, I've had a fantastic little breakaway once again to Scotland. So this is the start of a vlog that I've not actually watched my clips back for yet, so definitely not edited. However, I have to jump in here and say charging my car has been eventful, and that's kind of what this is about, although it's just really about finding myself in an unusual position whilst trying to charge my car. So like I say,
A5007 roadworks ahead.
So like I say, not yet watched the footage. Apologies if I look ridiculous, I always do, so what am I apologising for? But yes, I went to charge my car, which is free in Scotland, thank you. However, something quite dramatic happened right next to where I was, and it's very sad, and I don't mean this to be a glorified vlog of the footage. I just wanted to capture in the moment what was happening, and here it is. So I'll see you on the flip side.
Don't wanna wait in line, I've been here 1,000 times. It's all a big hustle and a serious crime. You're coming out to me and hope I come quietly. Already in love but nowhere to call my home. There's still a part of me, but are you where you wanna be? I left you without a single way to break free. I came back years too late, feeling both love and hate.
charging station, and I'm about an hour into charging, perhaps a bit less. But just as I got here, I saw a little bit of a fire starting, looked like a bin fire across the way, and there was a DPD van in this car park that just like reversed out. I thought nothing of it until there was a bang, and now for the last 40 minutes I've been watching a beautiful building burn to the ground as firefighters are struggling to get the flames under control, which is sad. There are a crowd of people around. People, I don't know if it was a railway building, but people are talking about, you know, how sad it is and things aren't going to go ahead now and things, but apparently there's only one person working in there, which I'm presuming hopefully that they're out, because that building is no more. I wish I'd have caught it on my way in, just to make sure that I had it before it obviously looks how it does now. Yeah, sad times. I brought my book with me. I thought I'm gonna sit in the car, charge, read a book. This one is One Summer in Paris. Says the girl who's never been to Paris, but one day. Yeah, sad times. You just never know what's going to happen next. See you on the flip side. Although obviously I'm back in the car now, still got a little bit of charge to go, and I don't actually know how I'm going to get out of here because over there is the way that I came in, and now there's police and a couple of fire engines and a huge fire, a lot of spectators and a lot of smoke. So I'm hoping that there's another way out of here, just this way maybe. Otherwise I may now live at the charging station. Fun times. See you on the flip side. Okay friends, so the building is still burning. I have just gone and spoken to a police officer that is now blocking off that part of the road, as there's a couple of fire engines and a few police cars, just to see how I get out of here now. So I can't even turn right from where I came, which was going to be left. I have to go behind all the way to an end of a road, and I think he said turn right and then left. Oh, I suck at directions. But I still have 25 minutes until a full charge. I'm on about 87% at the moment. However, I'm not going to stay and charge it up. I'm going to have to come back, I think, tomorrow before I leave, just to fill it up right to the top, because I'm not sure how much it's going to use just to get back to where I'm staying. I was obviously expecting to just go, I think it's about 9 miles back to where I'm staying and have almost a full tank ready to head off tomorrow, but that's so sad. And now I have to go and get lost again. Which is fun, it's pretty, it's humid, but I mean, how dare I say that I'm hot when they're fighting that. Okay guys, I'm going to unplug my car and find an exit. See you on the flip side.
Every day you make mistakes, but heroes know that's what it takes to find themselves, to save a friend, discover true love in the end.
Yeah, so hopefully now at the end of the vlog, still doing this obviously on my way to work. I just thought I'd say, coming back, so fast forward a couple of days after the event, driving home from Scotland, and I hadn't quite filled up my tank because of what was happening. As soon as I could and I could get away from there, I got away. So I was about 40 miles short from having a full battery, which I thought would be fine, because after about 2 hours I get out of Scotland onto the top of the M6, and I knew that there was a service station there that has a working pump, which is the tricky thing at the moment because Ecotricity has been sold. I forgot what it's called now, something electric grid. I'll probably insert a picture here. Not too impressed, if I'm honest. Of course, you know I will always be electric car advocate. However, I have to tell you as it is, and it was not fun. So I get 2 hours out of Scotland, decide to charge at this service station that I know has a working pump because I used it about 5 weeks ago when I was coming back from Scotland. And they didn't let me pay using contactless with my phone. It said I needed a certain card, and I was like, and it says I don't need a card. It says I can just pay with my card, but it said I needed a specific one. And I remember that some of the pumps had been changed and things were happening, so I give them a call dutifully. It's a sunny day, I thought I've got time, you know. I set off with the whole day to spare, set off at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so I was in no rush to get anywhere. Just I would like to get home with charge. So I phoned the number on the side, and the young lad, very helpful, very pleasant. He said, sorry, some of these machines have been updated, they're on this transition phase. Oh yeah, I'm in a tunnel, by the way. The lights just didn't go out. Yeah, they're on a transition phase. They're not supposed to need this card yet, although you will all be contacted. Not sure how he's going to contact every electric car driver to get them to have this card, but anyway, that's what he said. He said everyone will be contacted about this card. However, I can fix this now, so you can just pay contactless. Okay, can you do that, please? So a lot of fiddling. He managed to reset the machine from his end. I got the working, paid on my card, and just in case people out there don't know, what they do is they take
in 2 miles.
Indeed. So what they do is they take a flat fee of £12 just to mark the card to make sure it works, and then depending on how much you use, within about 5 days when it gets processed, they take off the amount that you've used, if that makes sense, which is normally less than £12, let's be fair. Which is fine, apart from, side note, on the way up to Scotland I had to use a couple of pumps because some weren't working, and every time I tried to connect, because it said it was working originally and then decided to switch off, it took the money every time. So I yeah, anyway, make sure you've got some money in your bank or an overdraft if you're going to use these things. What was I waffling about? Yeah, so I called the guy, he reset the machine, I managed to use my card, and I sat, it was a sunny day, I thought, do you know what, I'm going to fill it up. I wasn't quite full to start the journey, I've done 2 hours, 100 odd miles or whatever, I'm going to fill the tank up, and it switched off. So it switched off after about 20-ish minutes, I was on about 59%, and I was like, I just wanted it to be full to make sure I got all the way home. So I tried to put it back in to start again, and it was like, oh no, you need this card again. And I thought, do I want another phone call to this guy or somebody to switch it back on and pay again? I thought, no, it'll be fine. Haha, famous last words. I'll wait until I've got 100 miles down the road and use another machine. 4 services later, not consecutively down the motorway, but 4 that I tried within the next couple of hours, 2 Ecotricity ones that haven't been converted but were still switched on took my charge, so took the money, and did not work. So that was fun. A couple of phone calls to Ecotricity, they give 0 bleeps. Absolutely. They were like, oh, well, if you don't have enough charge, you'll have to wait for a pickup truck. I was like, I'm not standing here for a pickup truck because you've
at the roundabout,
because you've half changed over these, like, you know, because you've sold and you're on your way, the transition isn't complete, but the electric highway needs to be complete because we're still here. That was probably really bumpy, that road. This is not a great road to be filming on, and I'm doing a lot more talking than I thought. Shocker. Let me get around this roundabout, and on the straight it's probably going to talk again.
In 8 points.
There we go. So yes, a couple of phone calls to Ecotricity at the different points saying, hey, you took my money, are you sure they're not working, is there anything you can do from your end? They were like, no, they look like they're on but they're not. I'm like, great. Do you want to put a sign on or actually just switch them off? I was probably a bit snarky, a little upset, hot and tired at this point. Not to be defeated, I was like, I will make it to the next service station, and I made it to the next service station. And I thought, no, this is going to be the last ditch attempt that I have for the end of my power. And yeah, no. Another one that was not working. The one next to me was working because there was a car plugged into it, but they were nowhere around. I thought, you know, they could be a long time, I'm not going to sit around and wait. I wanted to get back on the motorway and see where I could get to. So at this point I'd gone onto eco mode, I was in the slow lane, I was not crawling along, but obviously not feeling like I was on my way home. I was just literally praying for a working charge point at this thing at this time. So I finally get to a service station, which is actually only about 30 miles from home, but I didn't have 30 miles to get home. I ended up getting to this service station with 2% charge. I felt like I'd crawled in with a wing and a prayer, and it was one that had been converted. It was a new one. It still said I needed that card, and I was like, oh no, but I thought I'll phone, it's fine. I thought I'd just tap my phone in case, and it actually took the money from my phone, so I didn't have to make a phone call. I did get charged. I only stayed for about 30% just to get me home again, and there we have it. So be careful in the UK at the moment, because Ecotricity has been sold and it's not fully functional as yet. And yes, I was using, I used my car. When it says, do you want to charge, look for a point, not very helpful. I used, what do I use? The Ecotricity inside the app where it looks for a place. It said places were there, which obviously were not there. And I used ZapMap, which didn't show the difference. Didn't have anyone near me, which obviously there was, because I found one eventually. So yeah, technology was not playing ball yesterday. I tried, obviously I got home. I forgot to mention, 8 minutes into this waffle, I forgot to mention that one of the Ecotricity pumps that took my money and was broken, actually when I got into the car to try and release the cable, it said AC charge impossible, which for anyone that was around a couple of vlogs ago, I did not want it to say that, because I thought that's going to end up with an RAC call out. It kind of like flicked on, and when I managed to eject it, it went off, and I thought, does that mean I now have to wait to get to the next services to then call the RAC? But I just used a CCS charger in the one that actually worked, and it didn't come on again. And I've charged at home last night, ready for work, so I got the full charge. So it is charging still. I didn't have to have another call out. And yes, I am going to stop talking now. I've got a bit of a sore throat actually. I had a great couple of days just releasing some emotions and singing my little heart out in these long journeys. So yes, I have now dutifully downloaded In the Heights, the original Broadway, because I wanted to listen to it with Lin-Manuel in there, and looking forward to the movie next. And I finally, although only on the big screen, but that is enough for now, have seen Hamilton. So I've been singing it for 5 years now, have the mixtape, and I'm obsessed. I know people in it, both in the States and in London. Obviously not at the moment, pandemic-y, but you know, soon hopefully. And yes, I have to go and see it. I have to admit that I even cried watching it. Am I alone in this? I don't think so. It's a phenomenal show. Even before I'd seen it on stage through the power of television, it's emotional, and I love history. And if school and history was taught with musical theatre, I'd be so smart right now, because I could sing all my knowledge. Anyway, I'm going to be quiet and let you click out of this vlog, perhaps into my AC Charge Impossible vlog. If you are new here, sorry for a bit of ramble, very odd vlog and quite sad in the middle, but thanks for watching. Please do give me a thumbs up if you want more videos, more rambling, more car journeys, and a little bit more of me. So, I don't know what I want to say. Please do subscribe if you are new here. Thanks so much for watching. If you're an old faithful, I love you all. You let me ramble, and you can mute me and pause me, so win-win for you guys. Thanks again. Enjoy your day, whatever you choose to do. Maybe drive electric. See you on the flip side.